Okay, so recognizing modes from the scales is relatively easy because you know the tonic. First and last note are really obvious, and recognizing them from a melody is a little bit more difficult. So I'll just give you some ideas first. All of these are in the key signature of C Ionian. So the tonic note, it's always best to look at the end because in a moment we're going to be looking at melodies. The tonic note is C, and for C I expect no sharps and flats if I'm in the major key, major and Ionian being the same thing. So if I'm in Dorian mode, I would expect to be starting, or rather my tonic to be, the second degree of the scale that is this major key. So no sharps and flats. We're beginning with the idea that C would be the Ionian version of that. No sharps and flats, Dorian would start on the second degree of the scale, D. So D Dorian's key signature is exactly the same as the key signature for C. E Phrygian's key signature is exactly the same as the key signature for C major or Ionian. So to look at it another way, if we look at this, this is the key of C, and so forth. C is our tonic. If we're in the major key, we should expect the key signature for the note C, no sharps and flats. There we go. If I were to change that rule and put a sharp in the key signature, that would of course make these F sharps. Then I've got a tonic note of C. C tonic, I expect to see no sharps or flats in the major key, but I don't have that. So what I look at now is what major key does this suggest? One sharp suggests the Ionian or major key of G. So if G is my Ionian, what's C? C is the G, A, B, C is the fourth degree of the scale. Therefore, I am in Lydian mode. And it sounds like this. To use another example, if I were to put, say, two flats in there, I still have my tonic as C. I have to adjust those notes. I still have my tonic as C, but I've got a key signature that suggests two flats as B flat major or Ionian. So looking at B flat as my key, B flat is 1, C is 2. The second degree of the scale, C, the second degree of this scale is C, Dorian. There are lots of well-known tunes that are modal. Here's this one. So A is the tonic. So A is the tonic, and if I'm going to be in the Ionian mode, I expect the key signature 3 sharps to be there, but I don't. The key signature with 2 sharps suggests the Ionian mode of D. So working as D as my Ionian, D, E, some kind of F, G, A. A is the 5th degree of the scale, so this would be Mixolydian. Mixolydian is the scale built on the 5th degree of the suggested major or Ionian key signature.